In this video, what we are going to do is to start the software Civil 3D 2016 in my case. Sometimes you may have some kind of other software. I told you to download Civil 3D 2018. So if you have Civil 3D 2018 version, you may have a desktop shortcut in here. So I want you to double click this Civil 3D 2016 in your case, whichever the version you use, Civil 3D 2016 or Civil 3D 2018, but I want you to click on the metric version. That is the version we use for in our work. So metric version is using the units as meters. So that is the units we are using in Sri Lanka. So that is why we are using the metric version. I want you to select this Civil 3D metric version shortcut icon and double click to open the software. After some time it will be loaded. Now you can see my Civil 3D software has turned on. This is the basic interface of Civil 3D software. So depending on your version, you may see some kind of small differences in the basic interface, but more or less this interface is same. So you will be seeing that you may have something called drawing 1, and I will now explain about the interface of Civil 3D. At the top left corner you have something called application menu browser. Once you click this button, you will see there are some kind of icons appearing on the window. So these are same as Microsoft Office or Excel. So by this you can open a new drawing. By this you can open an existing drawing. Here you can do save as, and some other functions. So if you have problems with any commands, you can type here and get details of that. So that is about application menu browser. Then here you have something called Workspace. When you place the cursor here, it will be highlighting what it is. So here this is the workspace. There are several workspaces. Once you click on here, you will see there are 4 workspaces here. But what we are doing is Civil 3D workspace. Then you have some quick access toolbar buttons here. Here you can create a new drawing. You can open a drawing. You can save. You can print or plot. You can do or undo and redo things like that. You see these kind of things in Word, Excel too. So I think you may be familiar with these things. Then here you have the tabs: Home tab, Insert tab, Annotate tab, Modify tab, likewise. So most of the things we do is in the Home tab of Civil 3D interface. So inside this interface you have something called panels. So this is palette panel. You can see it has a border from the others. This is palette panel. This is create ground data panel. So inside these panels you have some other options. This is point drop down. Then this is surfaces drop down, likewise. Then you have create design panel. In that create design panel you have some kind of data. Then you have profile and section view panel. So each of these panel have specific Civil 3D data. In other tabs also you have separate panels. Here you have import panel, InfraWorks 360 panel, block panel, likewise. So I move back onto my Home tab. Then this one is called the tool space. This is where you have all the tools and data stored in Civil 3D. You can access all the stored data and settings in this tool space. In tool space you have 4 tabs: Prospector, Settings, Survey, and Toolbox. In Prospector tab you have all the data inside. You can view all the data within the Civil 3D drawing through here. So if you have point data, it will be showing here you have point data. So if you have alignment, it will be showing that you have alignment here. So I will show you once we go forward with the lectures. Then you have the settings tab. It has all the settings that we need to do work with Civil 3D software. Then you have the survey tab that will be useful for the surveyors, not much useful for engineers. Then you have the toolbox tab where you can use the report manager to create output reports from Civil 3D drawings. So I moved up to prospector tab where we work so much in Civil 3D. So if you couldn't find any of these tabs, you can turn it on or off through these buttons. If you click this button, your prospector would be gone. So if you click this again, your prospector will be appearing. So if you click this button, your tool space would be gone. So once you click it again, it will be appearing. So if you lose the tool space, that is how to get it back. Then you have model tab where we work. Then you have two layout tabs. So they will be used to get the output drawings, but we are not going to learn them inside this course. We are mainly working in the model space. Then you have the command bar where you type all the commands. So if you are familiar with AutoCAD, that is same as Civil 3D. So you have to type the commands here and you can do whatever the thing you want to do in Civil 3D, same as AutoCAD. For example, if you want to draw a line, you type line here in the command bar. So it will give you the line command. Once you press enter, then you can create a line like this. So this is a simple line which is a AutoCAD entity. So there is a difference between AutoCAD and Civil 3D. The major difference is Civil 3D is a more intelligent software. Civil 3D has intelligent objects. Once we go through the lectures, I will show you. It can change according to the situation once we change the parameters. But AutoCAD cannot do that. Civil 3D can do that. That is why we call Civil 3D a intelligent software. In here you have the help section. You can get help from anything you want related to Civil 3D or AutoCAD from here. Then again you can sign in if you have a when you want to log to the online account, you can sign in from here. So also you can use the online map through this function after signing in. So that is about a basic introduction about Civil 3D. Then in the next video we will learn how to set up Civil 3D interface to work with Civil 3D from here onwards.